have to go to Nicola Olishwagas, the high jumper, because she's had an incredible season so far, and she's coming into these championships on top of the world. She's been competing so well. And then Eleanor Patterson, the other
Yeah, get a 1-2.
Yep, well, you can't write her out, because even if she hasn't had the best season to date for her high standards, she's such a great competitor that she's got the capability of being on that podium as well. I think Maddie Penny is one to watch as well in the discus. He's so fantastic to watch, and he's fresh off that Olympic medal, so he's certainly a great competitor and always there or thereabouts. And Beth Hull gets her campaign underway today, and she's the 1500 metre Olympic silver medalist, and just an incredible athlete to watch, a great role model for young Australians coming through, not just in athletics, but just at the youth of today. She's a wonderful athlete, wonderful person, and so she has a great opportunity to get a medal in that women's 1500.
Lots of chances, lots of reasons to watch on SBS. Tamsin Manu with us, who will be commentating alongside the great Bruce McAvaney. What about a surprise packet, Tamsin? Someone who you're really excited to see compete that maybe not everyone is talking about here in Oz?
Well, I think the long jumper Liam Adcock is one to watch. I mean, he's later in his career, and he just seems to be getting better and better with age. But he's had a pretty good season so far, and it would be wonderful if he could hit the podium, because it'd be great for Aussies to get to know him as well.
And I want to ask you about this group of under 21-year-olds, as you touched on someone like Claudia Hollingsworth. She's in that bunch of, about a quarter of the team. Do you think it's right to think that these crew will be the core of that group that we see in LA, but also thriving by the time we get to Brisbane Home Olympics in 2032?
100%, along with Caroline, in the 1500 metres for men. I think there's just such a wonderful group of really talented athletes that are coming through. Lockie Kennedy's unfortunately not racing at these championships. He's injured, but he's commentating for SBS as well on those 100 metres. He's broken 10 seconds for the 100 this year, and he's young. So I think some of these names we're going to start to get really used to, because we've got a Commonwealth Games next year, then you've got the LA Olympics, and then you've got World Championships between now and Brisbane Olympic Games. So I think there's going to be a lot of the athletes from this team that are going to be really well known by the time we get to 2032. But there'll be others that'll come through. There always is. There's going to be people who are inspired from watching these championships and the next Olympics as well, that'll want to be there as well. But it's a fantastic team. There's a lot of talent, and there's a lot of excitement in Australian athletics at the moment.
For sure, it is. Yeah, it feels like we're either in one or very close to another golden era. What about on the conditions? I saw that the humidity is going to be high. The temperatures will get throughout the week up to maybe the mid-30s. Is that going to be a big factor in Tokyo?
100%. Like the Japanese humidity is extreme, and they were hoping that by having the championships a little bit later than usual, they would have avoided some of the intense heat that Japan can get, but it's still really hot, and it's very humid, so that's going to cause some problems for some of the athletes, especially the distance athletes, but even the ones who are sprinters and the field event athletes, where they can be out there for field events, and particularly they can be out there for a while. It's just going to have to get that hydration piece right, and their recovery, so sprinters that go through rounds and have to back